Big up, everybody. It's your boy Mark, an MUFC fan, and my brother Tony Claude Gunner in the building. We are live and yet again with another Red Divide. It's a different vibe tonight. Of course, I'm probably going to be having a good time because I'm not in the mud tonight. But my brother is there. He's hurting. And of course, we're going to make it easy. We're going to have a good one, an interesting conversation here tonight. We're not going to be using the old playbook of banter, but we're going to have one of our good friends coming and play mediator tonight. So we're going to ask some questions, have some questions be answered. My boy Tony, I know how he feels about his manager and the performances of his players and some of his players. So we're going to get right into it, folks. Big up to Tony. Big up to all of you joining. Shout out to everyone in the building. Tony, how you doing, bro?
See ya, everyone. Big up to everyone. I mean, smash the like button, show us some love on the channel. I mean, people, I'm already tired, bro. I mean, people, just because we lost against Manchester United, yeah. I mean, everybody wants a piece of me, bro. Everyone, yeah, including Mark. I mean, they all want to laugh, they all want to gloat, they all want to, they all want to just say whatever they like. And again, people, yeah, because I understand football. I understand football business. I understand football banter. That's how it rolls. I mean, and that's me. I will take the L. Yeah, no problem, bro. I will take the L's. No issues, bro. So it is what it is. So people, for about an hour, let's just sit back and watch how, Mark will just, gloat, banter, talk, have a public laugh. I mean, it is what it is. Just get on with it, my bro. Get on with it. I mean, you're I can see your face there, bro.
Bro. I mean, bro. Like, listen, yeah. You is my brethren, bro. You know that, bro. But right now is football business, and you is a rival fan of a big club with legendary status in terms of the Premier League. You all had your era. My club is also a big club, and we've been faltering of late. But let me ask Jamie what Jamie thinks, because you see, I feel like he had to explain everything in the words that a lot of people would hear better if it wasn't from my Trini tongue, because they know he sounds better saying it with more eloquence. So let's just take a look at this.
The third successive game, and Michael Carrick in his second game in charge, following up the victory over Manchester City with another prize.
It would get very interesting.
Start the best for them.
No, it didn't, but I think they showed real courage with and without the ball, Manchester United, and we saw that last week as well on this show. We highlighted that. We just want to get into sort of the first two goals of the game. They've got a lot of similarities, really. And what you've got is, as a lot of teams do, but this back three with Zubimendi, a central midfield player, dropping in between the two centre-backs. It splits the centre-backs, which means Arsenal have a lot of rotation in terms of the players. So you have Zubimendi in that position, and then we see the positions of the full-backs. So as soon as your back three splits like that, your full-backs can either go really wide like wing-backs, or they get in the pockets. Nkapia and Timber. We see this a lot with Arsenal. But I just want to have a look at sort of Manchester United and how they sort of dealt with this as well. So as this ball comes across, and this is what I'm talking about with courage. So when Manchester United were in this deep block, you've got players, as I said, between the lines. He now makes us move out wide. Brian Mbeumo there goes to press. Okay, he jumps there. He doesn't stay with him. The idea is to go and press and be aggressive there. But obviously, Nkapia in that position is now looking to play the ball into the box. And who is in the centre forward position? The fullback. We've highlighted this a lot with Arsenal and with the fullbacks and the rotation. So that is a positive for Arsenal. But you can see the intention for Manchester United was to be brave and try and press and jump to centre backs rather than staying just with fullbacks. But you see Timber in there, he's up against Martinez, he gets an own goal just because of the actual size and power of Timber. Martinez can't move him. But we're going to look at a situation.
And I will stop it there because I need to ask my boy Tony Claude, because I hear you discuss this already multiple times in your streams. And, it's one of the things when we was discussing this last week and I was telling you, bro, it could be long for you because I feel like Michael Carrick have an answer for your situation. And we have seen this motion, and this very motion is something that gets Arsenal goals, but also is a situation where it's a problem, and it becoming a problem for Arsenal. So, Tony, all banter aside, what going on with your coach? Because these brothers scoring real goals this season, and your third goal top scorer is own goals. So why a striker is not there? I had to ask you.
Big up to Manny, who's on my channel. Manny, a big friend of this channel. We love Manny on this channel. Big up to him. He says, "Good evening, gentlemen. A dreadful night for Arsenal, but United deserve the win. Not one of our players had a good game on Sunday." See, people, yeah, that's Manny. And again, I would also echo what Manny has also said. Yeah, I would answer your question, Mark, but we just have to echo what Manny have said, because there's lots of truth in what he has just said. Man United had the day. They came out with a prescribed plan, and they carried out the plan. And as it seems, they had the better personnel to actually carry out that plan that Michael Carrick had in mind, and it was perfectly executed. Perfectly executed. I even really thought that the goals that Arsenal even scored, was scrambled for those goals. They weren't really like, they weren't really the kind of goals that I would say that would really worked Manchester United to the pulp to get those goals. Yeah, it was just panic in a way. Mikel Arteta has dealt our football club a big, huge dent, mostly mentally. He is, just losing at home. To nobody but Manchester United leaves a bad taste in your mouth. It's a big rivals of ours. The rivalry. You could even take it a little bit backwards, to the days of Arsene Wenger and Alex Ferguson. We go to Old Trafford, they stick it to us. We come back at Highbury, we do the same to them. It has always been like that. There's always been this home tough superiority, that we used to have among each team. But why is it that Arsenal is top of the league? We're leading Manchester United by a whole lot. Yeah, they come down to the Emirates with nothing to gain per se. They were not going to be, top 2, top 3. It's not a cup game; it's a league game. It's not. Bragging rights, not really. They're not fighting for anything really. But we just balked, bro. Yeah, the first 10 minutes, first 15 minutes, yeah, we'll rush. Yeah, we tried to impress. We tried to do all this crazy stuff. Big up to Mama Flossie, she's back. Mama Flossie, how you doing? I hope you're okay. Mama
Long
Flossie,
time no see, Flossie.
Mama Flossie, people. If you don't know Mama Flossie, you're on a long thing.
She needed today.
I heard that, Mama Flossie hasn't, really been that fine. I've tried to reach out to her, but I can't really find anywhere to reach out to her to. But again, big up to Mama Flossie. It's nice to see you here. You're still a chief mod down here. Big ups to you, bro. Big up to you, Mama Flossie.
Tony,
big up to you here
before
today.
you continue, let me explore some more, because we have lots to get through, and we
no. Wait. Let me get through this, yeah. And Mark, see, they come to the Emirates, yeah, where Mikel Arteta should be engineering a win. We should be engineering a win. Rather, they balk. Rather, in fact, where he even missed the whole plot was when we used certain players, to go out against Inter Milan. We shouldn't have, put Declan Rice in the firing line like that down there. Yeah, we should have rested him. Total rest, bro. Not playing against Inter Milan. Total, bro. Gyökeres should have been rested, bro. Yeah. The lineups, where he totally messed up was with Gabriel Jesus. Like I would say, Gabriel Jesus.
Thank you so much, bro. Tony, I understand your sentiments. I still feel
Gabriel Jesus is not a number 9. I insist, Gabriel Jesus is not a number 9. When you see him, he operates more on the wings. Why is he leading our line? I mean, if he had scored some certain kind of goals to put us on that pedestal where we feel that okay, he's just coming back from an injury and he's doing quite well. If he is giving us that level of trust, then why don't you just play into the wings? If he must play into the wings, why Victor Gyökeres starts the matchup, and it'll be more effective in terms of holding off the Manchester United centre halves, and those kind of chances, yeah, that Dogu breakout, the Kuna breakout, we won't see all those stuff because the defenders will be, totally occupied with Victor Gyökeres. But that Mikel Arteta, he fluffed his lines in a whole lot of things. Zubimendi, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? I mean, you've given the ball away, time without number, yeah, against Tottenham. You gave the ball away. In certain games this season, giving the ball away in crucial positions. Liverpool, yeah, where he gave a free kick to Szoboszlai to actually score that 1-0 win away from home at Anfield, bro. So again, I'm not taking a piss at Zubimendi, but just as our brother said earlier, Manny, everyone was poor. So all of them have to, they have to take in the share of everything that's going around right now, which are the curses. They should be taking it. And they were booed by our own fans, rightfully so. And then we have a captain, yeah? We have a captain in this football club, yeah? No assist, no help whatsoever. It's not fast, it's not liquid, it's not fluid. He doesn't help us out. Up front is an attacking midfielder. Man is not attacking midfield in anything, bro. He drops too deep, bro. Everything is in a shambles, bro. And I'm not happy about it, bro. Martin Odegaard has to be the worst, bro. Mark, you're gonna love this, bro. Martin Odegaard has to be the worst, bro. The worst captain ever. Yeah,
I told you,
bro.
But
he's the worst captain ever. He's the worst captain ever. And Mark, this is the thing, yeah, before I let you go, yeah. Mark, I haven't really seen, I really do think that Odegaard has that record of being the most substituted captain in the Premier League, bro. I've not really seen a captain who's been hacked off, bro. Time without number, mostly even at the time, Arteta is even hacking him off games these days. We're looking at 50-something, 60-something, the hacking our captain out. I mean, come on, man. They don't do that. Captains are, are rangers that will stay in the game until the 80th minute, 90th minute.
Captains lead.
Battle it to the end, till death. Till the death, my bro. That's how captains roll. But Odegaard is captain material. He's not going to take this team forward. He doesn't have the minerals. He doesn't have the quality. Yes, in the first season, he scored about 15 goals, but in the second season, he scored about 15 goals. But I mean, should that be the basis through which we should shoehorn him as a great player? The answer is no. You have to, we have to put you on the pedestal, mostly to your performances, what you're doing in the team. And right now, instead of being our chief creator, he's our chief detractor. That's what I would say. He is our detractor in chief. No assist, only 2 goals in as many performances this season, bro. Shocking performances, bro. Injuries after injuries, bro. I mean, no leadership, nothing, bro. I mean, it's high time we look at Declan Rice and Gabriel Magalhaes and hand them the captain band. Shocking performance, shocking performance. And Mark, I should tell you, congratulations. Big win for you, on the day. And Carrick, what a performance, bro. What a performance. I would tone my ego down and say, Mark, I got my heart for Manchester United. on the day coming to disgrace us at no other place but at home. It's a disgrace, bro. It's a shame.
Let me hear what Jamie had to say.
Situation where Arsenal building up with a back three, and this time Timbers in.
I say it, but let's score. It was our own goal or what? And I was dumbfounded. I was like, but you know,
in the back three, we sense here a little rotation differently. With Zubimendi can't get on the ball, so he now wants to get into the back three. And again, just a little bit of a rotation, a little bit of movement from players, but I think they let themselves down at times, Arsenal. And this is one of those occasions where we say that it's at times risk averse. Now, for me, Zubimendi is a quality player, plays for Spain, technically one of the best midfield players in Europe. He should be able to play that ball there for Declan Rice between two Manchester United players, 15 yards. But again, they don't take that option. That happens a lot further up the pitch, actually, with Odegaard between the lines. I sometimes think he takes the safe option also. So that ball can be played in there. And now goes back to Saliba. But Brian Mbeumo could easily stay there and make sure Gabriel doesn't venture up there with the ball. But again, they show courage without the ball and they try and press it there and stop that ball getting out. But now, because Declan Rice has made that run, Saliba's got no pass into midfield. He's made a mistake. But because Mbeumo's there and he showed the initial courage, he picks the ball up. If he was wider with Gabriel, he wouldn't be in that position initially. So credit to Michael Carrick and Manchester United. And now,
and I will say to you, that was ingenious. And I will say, bro, like, I'm not a tactical man, you know, but I tell men, you have to play teams in a different way. And when we was discussing last week, and we talk about the way we played against City not going to work, I tell you, I feel Michael Carrick has something for Arteta in the bank. And we went with a different kind of press. And a lot of people don't notice it. But I'm glad my new brethren, Jamie, he helped him out by explaining how we did it.
Manchester United go and get the second goal. So we're talking about now courage with the ball.
Listen.
So as I said, they pushed Arsenal back. Casemiro drops in between the centre-backs, as I said, with Zubimendi. We see that happen a lot. But the theme that we mentioned around Arsenal's full-backs.
Listen carefully.
In the first clip. So what you've got now is a situation where Dogu comes in off the line. Brilliant play with Fernandes. Absolutely fantastic in a tight area. It's not handball. He gets a chance to shoot. But as we mentioned with Arsenal's full-backs, the courage with the ball, sure. And Dalot, high up the pitch, 25 yards from goal. But also, it's not just them.
And it's interesting. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. It's not just them and the way. And it's a good thing it break, because I needed to tell you. I needed to bring out this last bit of information, because you see, the way Man United is play is a certain way we just deliver. You know, we don't deliver like all the teams. Every team have a different way they display, and Man United is one of those teams where, when we confident, it's hard to stop Man United, and you can't cage a Man United. You can't. You see the way, and I always tell you, bro, I didn't like Amarim. People might disagree with me. I might not just like the guy, and I might be happy that he gone, but I feel it's not just me, because when I watch my team, they look happy. They look relaxed. They look like they're ready to play football. They look like they're enjoying playing. And it's just two performances. But as Jamie highlighted, the confidence on the ball is a drastic difference. You understand? And when you look at what we did there in that moment, now, bro, Dogu's a player. I've been telling man them maybe we might need to look to move him on or drop him into the youth or something. And in 2 weeks, Karim had this man, people nicknaming him Ballon Dogu, Garrett Dogu, Dogu Bale. You know what I mean? Dogu Master. He come with all kind of nicknames he have right now. I can't.
I mean, Manny is asking a question about Dogu. He says, Mark, how big of a loss will Patrick Dogu be? I think he was brilliant and has a future as a left winger.
I mean, I started to think it will be a loss. I mean, I didn't even notice. Yes, I know he was injured, but I didn't hear the 10 weeks. And I will tell you this, bro, Manny, big up to you. And, you know, for me, I think
big up to Manny every other time.
I think it was a situation where, yes, he is a loss, but if you look at the current shape of this Man United team, Matthias Cunha coming off the bench. Benjamin Sesko is coming off the bench. So, who is to say they can't just push Mbeumo to the left and drop one of Benjamin Sesko or Cunha into that starting lineup? It might not be such a big loss, because the way Man United is and historically was, we's a team that our attacking players would flow. And sometimes some would start 3-4 games and run, and all of a sudden another one start and he pop off a big game. So for me, this is why he used to. So when you say to me, yes, he will be a loss, but as a United fan from old, I would say to you, I have players on the bench who I expect to come in, step up, and deliver. I mean, Arsenal should be saying this is the kind of chest my brethren Tony has. He should keep this chest. I know he's hurting from this loss, but you know, you guys have a deeper squad than mine. And I would argue you all have probably a better defense all over in terms of the quality of players and the talents all they brought in. Not to mention, all they have 2 players I would have loved to have at Man United. You know, I mean, Caliafori and Henkapi. I would have liked to have them. You know, I wouldn't go.
I would like to have Mbeumo in my team. I would like to have Mbeumo right now, bro. No, I mean that blame can go round. That comparison can go round. Yeah, I mean it's good and okay when you say you're liking Kapi, but I mean, bro, my attack this season, bro. Yeah, in the last 11 Premier League games, Gyökeres has none in the Premier League. None set piece goal, 0, bro. Gabriel Jesus in the Premier League, 0, bro. Martinelli in the Premier League, last 11, 0, bro. 0, none, bro. No Premier League goal, bro. Trossard has only 1 in 11 bro. See, bro, my attack is suffocating. Mikel Arteta.
Your manager suffocating your attack, bro. This is
he's not an attacking manager, bro. But we knew this right from time. It's not something new. We knew this right from time. Every attacking talent that comes around his way, always done cold, always dry off, sent off to oblivion, bro. Bro, to actually show you, yeah, the mentality of my manager. See, yeah, don't be spooked off, yeah. I will still win this league. But it's good you know, you slow things down after this kind of loss and just, you know, get a vivid analysis and a much more critical analysis of what's really going on. Yeah? Mikel Arteta. You send Waneri, yeah, an attacking talent, bro. Someone who is more better in terms of goal, bro. He could score goals than Martin Odegaard. He has more technical abilities than Martin Odegaard, bro. His positioning is quite cool. He could take snapshots from outside the 18-yard box. He generally drives at players. He doesn't drop down too deep. If you put him as an attacking midfielder, he's down there. I don't see him, you know, going backwards, trying to drift in deep to get the ball. No, he stays in that position. He accelerates in that position, bro. This manager hacks him off and sends him on loan to Marseille. Did you see the goals he scored for Marseille, by the way?
I mean, bro, you
big up to Ray Carl Brown.
Big up to Ray Carl in the building.
10 pounds. Big ups. Big up to you, Ray Carl. I mean, you do the honors, my bro. Do the honors, bro.
Big up to Ray Carl, guys. You know, a total legend. Big, hugest supporter of my channel in most ways. My brethren as well, you know, I go to games with the brother as well. We just drink beers and have a good time. And, you know, Ray was there when I said to you last week, well, you know, we did not help you when we beat Man City. We are coming for you as well. A lot of people, you know, they would say a lot of things. I might have ridiculously unbelievable chests, and I might be saying things with no hope and straight off the vibe. But realistically, bro, like, I would say to you, what you've seen with your team now, I saw that for almost a year and a half with my team. And while a lot of people was in the belief that my team was crap and the players were so bad and all of these things, I always felt that something's not right. I mean, we finished 8th, yes, we had an injury crisis, we had some problems, cool. But that 15th place was more than just the players not performing. And as Jamie Carragher would say here, but what he went on to say here is very interesting.
So close to the Arsenal goal. They're away from home against a team who were better than them, and it's 1-1 in the second half. That shows courage with the ball. So we've seen it off the ball, and we've seen it with the ball. And as we've seen some wonderful strikes a few minutes ago, that's right up there with the best of them.
What was key to that one, Jimmy, for Duggan?
Well, he's positive. I think Bright showed link up. And then I think he doesn't think. He just do it. Just hits it. And he hits it so well that the goalkeeper has got no chance whatsoever. And Raya has been one of the best goalkeepers in the Premier League.
We had a conversation in the studio after the game about bravery, and you've mentioned that from Manchester United's perspective, and whether Patrick Vieira was suggesting Arsenal could have been braver. But at 2-1 down, Mikel Arteta made a four-man substitution, the quadruple change. Do you think that was a brave thing to do in that circumstance?
For me, I felt like they panicked a little bit, you know.
And as Jimmy said there, I felt the same thing. And remember, I sent you a message while the game was going on. I say that 4 substitutions, all the back not against a wall. You remember? I was in your chat when I sent you that message. And this is for me and bro, and a lot of people. Vibes is not. I would say it's vibes, but I watching football so long. When a team at home and you're playing against another big team, and you in better form. Making a 4 change says to the next team, we scared. It's a message to the next team that, hey, we need to do something different because we can't break all it down. We cannot attack all it. Yeah, we need help, reinforcements, call for them. And that was the biggest mistake Arteta made in that game. I promise you, bro. And this is something that
But again, is Arsenal really on form though?
Bro,
I mean, it's Arsenal really on form, bro.
I think you misunderstand. You see, you can't.
Is Arsenal really on form?
No, hear me with this.
Bro. No. I'm just asking. Is Arsenal really on form? Yeah, we beat Inter Milan. I completely hear you.
There is no form.
But we drew against Liverpool.
You just slapped Inter
Milan. We drew against
Liverpool,
bro.
Brother,
we drew against
I just watched you live.
Bro, it has been draws in the Premier League, bro. We've been dropping points.
Yeah,
we have been dropping points in the Premier League. We haven't been on form.
The biggest mistake a lot of fans make is believe in something called form when you're top of the league. Killer. I don't know how to explain it to you, but the only way I could translate it into English is to say it like this. Yeah? When you on top of the league, whether you win by a goal, a penalty, a late header, win. Yeah? It don't have to be pretty. You're top of the league already, King. You're already sitting pretty. Yeah? Win. Well, let's smash up Inter midweek, bro. Every Arsenal fan I know couldn't wait for this Red Divide Monday. Tuesday, they were telling me, hey, I come in to help Tony. We go and smash all you up. All you okay, talk. Thing. And I was just like, yeah, I hear it. And when I see all this smash up Inter, I was like, whoa, it could be a long one. But, like I say, at the end of the day, your team, your coach put all in that position there at home. And this is why I didn't write Amorim. Because at home, you're making a triple change defensively. And these things, for a big team like Arsenal, Man United, Liverpool, City, Chelsea, these is things that you don't do. Not at home. You could do it away. If Carrick had made a 4 substitution change, it's a different story, bro. You at home, you in the doldrum, yeah, at the Emirates.
I mean, even the changes the manager made, very laughable
good changes. Them players should have started.
You're bringing in Benjamin White. You're hacking off Nkape, who has been decent in the game though. You're hacking him off. You're switching Bukayo Saka down to the left. Bro, I'm tired of this manager. I'm tired of them.
Look, man, he's saying it here. Look, man. Tom Claude, Manny said, I tell you that how many times?
Yeah.
How many times?
Manny's not an ordinary guy. Manny was doing streams. He understands football. He knows football. He's a technical genius. He understands football. I mean,
the man, I'm going to tell you, let me continue this because we need to get through this. I have a few minutes.
4 substitutions. For me, too much. You know, yes, if you want to change things, get Odegaard off. You're now taking Subimendi off. Yes, Subimendi has made the mistake, but he's a big player. He's an
I
important
suppose
player.
the one thing you do is get more height on the pitch, which might lead to this situation, which Marino benefits from.
Yeah, but I would have liked them to see to control the game with the ball. I would have liked them to be calmer because it was still 32 minutes to go, and they have scored a magnificent goal. That can happen, Man United. That can happen. It wasn't like they played them really off the park and it was a 1v1 with the goalkeeper. It was a great strike. That can happen. They could come back into the game, calm the game down, control the game with two changes. Now, Declan Rice had to play as a pivot, what is not his best position. You want to keep him high up. I think it was too much for me, you know?
Do you know, it was a real surprise.
I never watched this video, bro. I just want to put it out there. I only watched the
No,
first part after the goal.
I get you. Hasselbank was cooking, bro.
Bro, Hasselbank was cooking. Because guess what, bro? Hasselbank, old school. He like me. I old school. And a lot of men like this. No, bro, let me be honest. It might suit Arsenal. This new possession-based dominate the possession, score your goals, drown out the next team. But for a team like mine, this don't suit me. I tell men, United had to play and use the ball efficiently. You see this, when you could dominate possession, cool. But it's not an important thing because all the possession in the world don't score your goals. And Jimmy said it perfectly there. We might not bop all around the parking and had million one-on-ones, but a great strike. And sometimes I always take, and I don't know about Mandem, but that goal get me off my seat. My neighbor was complaining she wanted to call the police. Yeah,
but Mark, see, yeah, I hear you when you say those goals were worldly, yeah, especially the Dogu goal, yeah. But again, yeah, they're worldies, but still, I still have that belief that if we did close off quite well, we would have been able to gauge those goals away. Those wouldn't be goals if the men that were tracked them quite well and used their bodies like as human shield to block those balls. I'll give you an example, a clear one. That Zubimendi one, giving it to Mbeumo. Why would you be making that mistake, bro? I mean, you've got in games under your arm in the Premier League. Why making that kind of mistake, giving such a, lethal player that kind of ball and just then, hey, take the ball and go and score goals. So these are mistakes at the end of the day. Mistakes that were, shareable. You could actually make sure that those mistakes don't happen. And Man United don't win this game. Good. Throw away that one, yeah. Zubimendi was right there and there when Dogu got the ball. It just dog walked and bypassed Zubimendi, bro. If Zubimendi really stood his ground, he would be getting something on that ball, bro. So I mean, we can talk worldies all we want, but if Arsenal trackers were there tracking the ball, tracking every single movement of Dogu, yeah, those goals would have been avoided, bro. They would have been avoided, bro. Yeah, and the Kunha one too. I mean, again, Zubimendi again at the back end of it again, bro. At the back end of it again, and again, I'm looking at Mark. I'm coming, and again, I'm looking at where is Declan Rice, who usually comes back to actually help out in a way, in those kind of situations. He's nowhere to be found. He's several meters away. Yeah, Zubimendi has just been bypassed by Kunha. Saliba, nowhere to be found. Gabriel, bro, it's a shit show, bro. It's a shit show. And again, David Raya, bro. Yeah. David Raya has been good. You could call those goals worldies, But I've seen David Raya save in, pull off incredible saves. Yeah,
World-class saves.
even the
I've
last
seen it
goal,
too.
I thought he moved quite late for that last goal. If not, he would have gotten it. But again, I just really think that everyone have dropped form. Everyone have to bury their head in shame. No one, even the goalkeeper. That's why I'm even onto the goalkeeper too. Yeah, because he moved a little bit late for that last one, bro. So everyone, mostly Zubimendi, he had to take this. He had to take this L, bro. This is a disgrace. He has to take it, bro. People like Martin Odegaard, man, please just stay on the bench, bro. Odegaard, please, just stay. Mark, please, let me vent out this, bro. But bro, see, Odegaard, just stay on the bench, my bro. It's over. It's over, bro. It's over, bro. There's nothing you can do about this, bro. Just sit down on the bench, bro. I mean, just when we need, I mean, where is the creativity, though? Where's the creativity? People, we've been bailed out. Yeah, I was on a show with Lee Gunner yesterday. Northside, LDN, and Deji Sports, because of course when we lose like this, everyone wants to take a piss at me, and it's okay. It's okay. This is the price I have to pay, and it's good. It's okay. Yeah, but again, I listen to them, yeah, and they're saying the truth, bro. Mikel Arteta is a bum. He's a bum manager, bro. He's a bum manager.
In my 50-year deal.
No tactical awareness. He doesn't change anything, bro. Bro, even in his changes, there is no technical approach to his changes. It just changes players for nothing's sake, bro. Bro, look at Bukayo Saka, yeah? One of the most promising youths in this team, bro.
Saka is not 26.
He scored this season,
25.
bro. Where are the assists? Where is the creativity? Bro, where is the creativity? Where is the creativity? Where is the creativity, bro?
I told you, man.
Bro, we have been bailed out. We've been bailed out. We've been bailed out so much. We've been bailed out so much from set pieces. We've been bailed out so much from set pieces. Goals. It's time to start scoring some open play goals, people. It's time to start getting some open play goals.
I wish that
our attack
not against me,
start scoring, bro. Bro, look at Umbuemo. Mark, let me land these minerals, bro. Let me land these minerals, bro. Look at Umbuemo, bro. Look at Umbuemo. He looks dangerous, bro. He's a man on a mission. He's a dangerous man. Bro, bro, you know what, yeah? I can't even say that about any of my strikers, bro. Even Gyökeres. I'm calling bro, all my attack, I'm calling them out. And for Madueke, it is not just enough, yeah, to have some certain kind of displays where you take the ball and you cut in and you dribble 1-2 defenders and we find a way to score and then we clap. No, Madueke, it's not good enough. At the end of the day, you need to get goals. You need to get goals because people like Umbuemo are out there helping out their team. Kunha from the wings is also helping out the team. He's scoring some very, very important goals for Manchester United. Umbuemo also, bro. We can talk about Sesko, but again, this is Sesko's first season, so I could really understand, it in, if it doesn't really hit the ground running too. I mean, I get it. But yeah, he too has scored some certain kind of goals this season, bro. Madueke, where are your goals? Where are your goals? Saka, where are the goals? And you know what, Mark, yeah, there's a big problem in my football club, yeah? Saka, yeah, got an average performance against Liverpool. And then we're giving him a contract, yeah, worth about 350K per week. By the way, if you check the details of that deal, everything runs through nearly 400 to 450K. If you check bonuses and some certain kind of spiraling adjustments that will be made to that salary within a 5-year period heading into 2031. How do you expect Bukayo Saka to perform optimally when mid-season you've just blessed him with a new contract? Not even to the end of the season. You blessed him in the middle of a war, of a raging war, yeah, with Man City to wrestle the title from Liverpool. You give Bukayo Saka, who hasn't even scored double figures this season in the Premier League, by the way, and you give him a contract till 2031. Which other club does this, bro? Why, if I'm Mark, if you are Bukayo Saka, is there any motivation? Any, bro? No, seriously. Is there any motivation? Bro, any motivation? Is there any motivation at all to go score goals, to give assists from now to the end of the season?
I mean, bro, I can't speak for Saka.
We're finished.
Me.
We're finished.
If it was
We're
me,
finished.
I
still think we'll win the league, by the way. I still think we'll win the league, by the way. I'll chip that in. I still think we'll win the league, by the way, because of how poor City are. Yeah? Because of how poor City are. And I still think that Aston Villa will still drop important points this season. That might just be the only way. Apart from that, it's a long road. It's a long road. Big up to Aces, big up to Here to There, big up to Manny, still in the house.
Big up to Manny as well. But let's continue. Let's continue.
In the stadium yesterday, Jamie, having got level, that suddenly they would go and concede 2 minutes, 58 seconds later with a team that are so big on control, with a coach who's so big on control. So what happened?
But I'm talking about courage again. Bringing Sesko on. I think he comes on for Dorgu. Dorgu's a wide player. You bring a centre forward on. Them centre-backs win everything. He keeps it alive. So that was courage from the manager bringing Sesko on, again, away at Arsenal. But when I talk about quality and courage as well, I'm going to look at actually 3 Manchester United players here up against 6. That's a training session. The 6 players will never let the 3 players get out of there unless you're talking about real quality and almost genius.
You heard the man say real quality and genius.
To get out of there. Yeah. You put that session on as a coach, Jimmy, you'll know that as a coach. You're not getting out of there. But Manchester United do. And who's involved in it? Bruno Fernandes has been
Bruno Fernandes. When I tell men about Bruno, men just laugh at me. But all they see Arsenal fans tell me about, nah, he's a spammer. Nah, Odegaard have more control, he's smoother. Not you, other man them. But I tell men, Bruno don't just play football, he's thinking. He just plan everything, steps ahead. And
the heart of everything since Carragher came in. And he has been with every United manager, but certainly in this number 10 position now. Manager. So you're running on here, and the football, as we saw with the Dorgu goal, is absolutely fantastic.
When you are going in the half turn and you're now running, you know, you just know the feeling is there. You just have to hit it with the inside of your foot as hard as possible. Hopefully it hits the park a little bit. It goes even harder, and the goalkeeper has got no chance. And that's what it is.
Has the United transformation surprised you, Jamie?
Oh, yeah, in those 2 games, of course it has, yeah.
And I have to say, I agree with Jamie. Courage, a word you could never... And this, you remember, and a lot of fans here tonight, shout out to Craig in the building. I know Craig was there the night I was coursing on Amorim and saying he have no courage.
Big up to Craig, bro.
The biggest fault of Amorim was courage. He had no heart. He was a coward. And Mikel Arteta is that same coward. And I see it in Amorim early. Like only see it 2 years and 3 seasons ago. When Ten Hag was third, you was Arteta out and you stopped. Because big signings come in. You see some stronger performances. You get second twice. But you had to never forget, a man who's a coward will always be a coward. And my brethren, Ray and I argue right through, because Ray don't like when I say Amorim's a coward. He's a scammer. Yeah? He scam United fans into believing them men is shit. and they're not good. And until he get 10 signings, is when United will stop suffering. I never believe that. Because guess what? I see you leaders, bro, in my lifetime, all over the place, different parts of the world, different sports, different facets. And all of them.
Oh, see, that's for sure. Amorim is a liar, bro. Amorim is a liar, bro. Bro, this United team, yeah, single-handedly put the sword to Man City, bro. Bro, destroyed Arsenal, bro. Bro, this team can win the Champions League. What are we talking about, bro? Bro, I've not, you know what, yeah? I haven't lost at home this season, bro. I haven't lost at home, bro. This season, bro. Man United is the first team to do this to me, bro, at home, bro. And you're telling me that that this team is not good enough, bro? That this team is not good enough for top 4? That this team is not good enough to win an European competition, bro? Even the Europa League? But nah. It's not possible, bro. It's not. You know what? Yeah, I don't know what Carrick tweaked, bro. I don't know what he did to this team. I don't know the kind of, bro, I don't know what he did, but man is doing the job. Man is doing it, bro. And you know what? Yeah, in a game where Arsenal legends were watching that game, Arsene Wenger was somewhere in the crowd. Thierry Henry was somewhere in the crowd. We had Sir Ratcliffe somewhere in the crowd. I mean, your owner was down there at the Emirates watching.
Shaking like a leaf in the wind, bro.
Watching this, bro. So why wouldn't they look into the situation and just say, Carrick, bro? I mean, let's give you a contract, bro. You're now manager of Manchester United. Because, bro, this is a big U-turn from the team Amorim prepared to start the season, and what Carrick is doing with them, bro. But again, this is where I don't know if it is really a gimmick. I would need to see you play a mid-table team now, just to be able to fine-tune my idea about how Carrick, if this is really true or not. I really need to know. And that's why I want you guys to play a valid middle table team. I don't know who you guys are playing this weekend, but I want it to be a valid mid-table team so that I can best evaluate this. I want to know if this is just a manager bounce or if Carrick is for real. That's what I want to know. And I can only know that if you play a valid mid-table team, at least 2 valid mid-table teams, then I would really analyze it critically and see where we are with that one, because a growing Manchester United team is a big threat to the top 4. It's a big threat to me. It's a big threat to me challenging for the title every season, bro. If United comes into that equation next season, it's over. It's over. So it is what it is. When Manchester United play the next 2 games, and I know who they're playing against in terms of if it's a mid-table, valid mid-table team, then I would evaluate Carrick and see where this goes. But for right now, that team looks dangerous, bro. It looks dangerous, bro. The fast counter-attacks, the fast transitions, bro. I never used to see. United used to be very poor under Amorim in transitions, bro. Very poor, bro.
Very slow as well.
And very slow, bro. I never thought you guys would engineer anything, bro. But, bro, with these games from Carrick, bro, fast, lightning speed transitions, bro, that could hurt you. Dogu running at you. Kunha running at you. Umbuemo fast, clinical, dangerous man, a deranged man. Bro, I don't know. United really looked like crazed players, crazed beings, crazed zombies.
I want to know something.
On the day, bro. It's horrible, bro.
and I go pull you onto a little bit of nuggets here. Big up, yeah. In the next 3 games, Man United have Fulham, Spurs, and we are West Ham. Next 3 games, right? And if I tell you we go and get 9 points, bro, I hope this time you go believe me. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying this because I giddy, but I'm saying this because I hear some rumblings throughout my team, around the team, and the nature going on right now around Man United in training. And it's not a matter of positivity, it's a matter of focus. They're not talking about the players happy and excited, talking about the players extremely focused. It's the first time I hear these things in such a way, in the manner, in the way they try to contrast it to before. And when you look at the performances, I feel like Jamie will say something about it. And I want everybody to know, I really never watch what Jamie say. I just feel like, I watch a clip about the first part where he analyzed the goal, the Mbumo goal, and that was all I watched. And I bring this video because I say, well, we go just, keep it real nice. And I ain't go, because he's my brethren, dog. And I don't like how Arteta and Arsenal have you sour. I don't like that because it's normally come at me, and I was expecting it to come at me. And, yeah, you lost, but yeah, we still top of the league. Bro, that I know. If I had lost against you, I'd have sit down here probably in tears. I ain't gonna lie to you because I tell you, we go and slap you. And I tell you that, and I was strong, and I was real telling that 2 weeks now.
No, you did it. No, I admit, bro. Bro, I'm not like all these other clowns. I'm not like these clowns, bro. When I see a team that beats me, and they deserve, every bit of that win, I admit it. I'm not a fool. I would admit it. And Mark, I have to admit it. You had such confidence in your team beating Arsenal. I give it to you, bro. You won. Yeah. And again, there's something about winning fair and square. You won that game fair and square, bro. The goals that were scored, worldies, no referee help, no referee mishaps, no Fergie time stories, no cheating whatsoever. It was a clean sweep. That was a clean sweep. So I give it to United, bro. I mean, that was a solid win. That's how to make a statement. That's how to come out from the ashes, and that's how to win. That's how to make a statement. And Carrick, that's how to get a contract, bro. That's how to get a contract. Man, really, 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 really found the dark spots where he could really just play the team, and I mean, he's a tune dictator. He dictated that game. He dictated the pace. He dictated how it would go. Yes, Arsenal came out swinging, but I mean, in the next, after our first 15 minutes, bro, we're tired, fizzled out, and Man United started, running around with the ball. There was a time in the second half I was like, what is going on? Get the ball into the Man United half, bro. It was so hard to get the ball into the Man United half, bro. It was so difficult, bro. And again, I don't care who's looking at it somehow, yeah. Man United defended properly. There was structure to your defense. Those goals that were scored by Arsenal, anyone could score it, bro. Anyone. I mean, it wasn't a goal that I would say it was a well-prepped goal at all. They were all scrambled goals, bro. Mostly that second one, it was a scrambled goal. Yeah. We did not engineer anything of worth against Man United. And that scares me, bro. That scares me. I mean, usually when you play in a game, yeah, and you lose in a game, yeah, if you have positives in the game, you could say, okay, we played quite well, we're just unlucky, or something like that. But after that game, I never really got any kind of positives to look into for the next game.
It was tough, bro. And the manner in which like, to be honest, bro, like, yeah, like, I was really saying, yeah, like, we go and slap y'all. But when I see y'all slap Inter, I was like, bro, it could be a high-scoring game. I need Man United to be on everything because I needed them to back up my words to Tony, most of all to you, because I know we went at it last week, and I tell you, I said, bro, I'm taking that one line down. We come in, and I come in with my black kit to bring it back all the way back again and do it to you at home, because you didn't lose, you're undefeated at home. But like I keep telling you, bro, when teams reach a certain point, are undefeated at home, and Man United come to top, Liverpool could tell you it happened to them on game week 3 this season. It's different gravy. That was the best game I see on the Amorim, man. I never see a game like that again. And I don't know what happened. I think mismanagement of players. You know, have players disgruntled. You can't afford to have players disgruntled in your team because then they're not going to perform. You understand? Let me just wrap up with, let me hear the rest of what Jamie and them brothers.
Because of the nature of the opposition, I didn't think it takes an awful lot to improve Man United because the bar was so low. You know, you're talking about a manager there bringing on Sesko and showing courage. I mean, we were watching Manchester United bring a centre-back off every game and bring a centre-back on. Yeah. You know, we watched them a few weeks ago in this studio against Everton, against 10 men, still staying with the same system. So I think when Ruben Amorim lost his job, I said he's barely shown he's a competent Premier League manager in his time at Manchester United. So for a manager to come in, and Carrick's done brilliant, but to play players in the right position, ask certain things, show courage as Manchester United should, it would improve things, no doubt. But to beat Manchester City, to beat Arsenal away, is beyond his, and I'm sure every Manchester United supporter's wildest dreams.
I think it's helped that Steve Holland has come through as well, you know.
I have to give credit to Steve Holland. A lot of people thought Steve Holland coming in meant we go in for Gareth Southgate, but they didn't realize. And I will say this to you, because, I mean, I'm happy about Michael Carrick and what he's doing. I was most happy that we chose him as an interim and not Ollie, because I didn't want to go back. I want to go forward. And I felt like Carrick would have bring something different. And win, lose, or draw, he didn't want to be here. He was asked to be here. So he come in here to do the best job he could do because he was asked to do so. He wouldn't say, well, I want to manage Man United. You understand? They call him. And I will still say this to you. I'm not going to say that because of these 2 wins, Man United going to go on and get top 4 and do our madness. My brethren saying, we are back. You know what I mean? I could hear it. We are back. My brethren say title charge before that. It has some man them saying, hey, unbeaten running coming to the end of the season. But I would tell all of this. When I watch Man United right now, I see Man United, King. Yeah, and of course we need to move on some players, and we need to.
Title charge.
No.
Who is that person? Who is that person? Wait. Who is that person there, bro? Someone put something there, bro. Who is? Bring that comment back, bro. Who is that? Who is that person, bro? Who is that human being? What is this? Hendon 88. What is this?
Like you're finally waking up.
Days, bro.
Tony,
bro, we don't sell dopamine or cocaine down here, bro. What is this, bro? Title charge, bro?
Man United is back,
really?
Bro.
Really? Is this what we're doing? Title charge? Oh, Hendon, don't do this, bro. Come on, man.
Man, say Arsenal looking like
Come on, man. Don't do this,
bro. You know what I mean? And to be fair, Tony, like I would tell you this, yeah. You know, the only way I would say give Carrick the job, if he win 10 in a row, fuck it, give Carrick the job, give him the job. And if they don't give him the job, I will be the first to riot. I promise you, because I'm gonna tell you something: 10 wins in a row, back to back, Amorim could have never. He could have never. And we spend big money to get Amorim. We ain't going to spend big money to sign Carrick. Yeah, and if he could win 10 games in a row with this team at this stage, coming at this point in the season, bro, he deserves a chance at 38. And next season, it might be 54.
I think so, too. I mean? When you get Man United playing in this way, ferocious attack, fast counter-attacks, quicker in transitions, bro. Defensively, highly structured, bro. Yeah, playing with confidence, playing with that smile back again to the team. I mean, your manager told us that Kobe Maynard, who, by the way, I could really do with in my midfield. He was saying that this man is finished. Like, he can't play for Man United, bro. And I'm seeing, Carrick bring him into the dressing room and say, hey, my bro. Yeah, I mean, I don't believe in that bull crap. I think you can play. I think you're part and parcel of this team. I mean, that's what managers, that really have that foresight can do and bring into the team. So it is what it is. Big up to Tottenham GOAT. I mean, everyone is just taking a piss at me, and I get it. Big up to Tottenham GOAT. It says, "Hi, Tony Shocker." Big up to you, man.
Doria, watch me. Tottenham
GOAT. Oh my days!
And
big up to here today, holding it down for me in my chart. Big up to you. It says, "Indeed, Tony, I can't recall any clean chances we generated from open play. No creativity at all." Bro, that's what here today gets it, bro. This is what I'm talking about, bro. Mark,
bro,
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
No creativity, bro.
I definitely
open play. Even in the middle, bro. Completely empty. Always using the wings. Always using the bro. How about the middle, bro? We don't create anything going to the middle, bro. Nothing. Other guys thinking up the place. Zubimendi mistakes after mistakes. Yeah. Jesus. I mean, they've given you a chance to now show us, give us a reason why we should believe when you say that you're back and you're here to help the team. And then we believe in you. You start a game and you stink up the place, bro. Bro, it's not good enough, bro. Something is wrong with this team.
But you see, this is what I said to you a few weeks ago, and I know you remember the statement I made here. I'm going to bring it all the way back here. I said to you 1 week, I say, but why it is your team don't play to your striker? And I keep telling you this, and I remember you tell me, well, bro, this man doing this and this man, and Gyökeres looking like he had 2 left foot, and you ain't too sure if he's the guy. But I told you, just like when you kept asking me about Sesko, when he bed into my team, it will be a different scene. I promise you. God above, he hear me. When that youth man bed into this Man United team, it could be the last 10 games. It could be from the first 5 games of next season. But see, when he bed in, all they will understand why I tell all you, this is the guy who going to lead we line. Now, your problem is you need a coach to get your team to start playing to your striker because, brother, you see that defensive scene? It's good to have defensive players who get into the attacking. But they have to play to the strikers. And Dogu, he don't fall in that line anymore. He's now left winger Dogu. You know, Ballon Dogu. He's in the left wing. He's not playing defense. And as long as he's not there, I happy as Papi, bro. Because you know I criticize the brother. So I write in my apologies. I spend in the next 6 weeks writing apologies to Dogu. Probably going to have to apologize to Cunha for that worldie. Because, brother, it's not just the worldie, you know. You forget, the man come on in the game against Man City and make a block of the century. Man, them don't check it soft. That block win the game. Forget the assist he had after, 10 minutes after. That block tells City, hey, not today. Not today, folks. And I can tell you, bro, just like I told you last week, we will go and smash up some teams. Mr. Tottenham GOAT, you on the list, bro. You coming up in 10 days. On Saturday, you go see a little bit of what Fulham had to get. You want to get plenty more, bro. It go be a different scene against you. You particularly. I'm not vexed with you at Tottenham GOAT, but you see Tottenham, we have it for you. You see them 4 times last season, all they beat we, and the 3 times all they beat Amarim. We come in, bro. And when we come, no wait, all they coming home. Shit. All they coming to Old Trafford. Brother, I promise you, don't go outside and watch that game. Stay home in the sanctity and safety of your home. You might
please
need your car to
do your
cry,
thing against Man United, bro. Shut them up.
You on Deji Sports.
Shut them up, bro.
I promise. Deji Sports will call me after that game because I'll go into his channel in a few days and I'll go and tell him, hey, it's going to be a massacre. Yeah. Deji, you will change your name to Delhi because you're gonna be running to the bakery for bread to wipe your tears, bro, because get what going on there. we go pack up Spurs. You see, I promise you, bro, Spurs go get a packing. It go be a nightmare. Yeah. I ain't have nothing to say again. I don't tell man them the next 3 is dubs on the bunks. If all it is bet. I don't bet, but I just telling all you it coming. And Spurs, brother, we will be there. You know what I'm saying? Big up to my brethren in the building. Yo, with the new soccer, bro. Send a little video now. I'm gonna pump up a
Big
little
up to
new
Michael.
on the channel now, boy.
Big up to Michael.
I'm a cousin there, fellas.
Admiral Drex.
Artist. He is doing
Big ups.
He's doing thing.
Mark, you need to tell these guys to come and subscribe to my channel too, bro. I mean, what are we doing?
But I know Drex is a subscriber, and I'm pretty sure Hayden is also a subscriber.
You guys have to come and subscribe to my channel, bro.
Guys,
yeah, let's get a hit going on
channel
too,
now, man.
On my channel.
Send the link now. Let me drop it in the chat here. But it's in my description, folks. Tony's link is in the description. All of you on my channel, please, if you have take the time, go to the description, smash the link. It's our auto subscribe link. You will get through. Hey, Nems, I was looking for you last night.
Big up Nems LFC.
The Liverpool's has disappeared. It's only be Merseyside. Only Everton fans is be around, you know. You can only see Everton fans in Merseyside. Nems, I am looking for you. Please make sure you get ready yourself because we are going to have a watch along in 6 weeks. And on that day, it's going to be a nightmare because you're coming to Manchester. It's going to be the first year in 7 years Liverpool got bopped home and away by Manchester United. Remember that, guys. Tony dropped the link, but guys, it's in my description, of course. You know I don't play. Tony's my brethren. Smash a like and subscribe on the channel. You know what I mean? Is the same thing like you're watching me, fellas. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? You can't see the link. Oh, hold on. You see in this one? Hold on. 1 second. 1 second. I'll organize it. Yeah. So while Tony was talking, Tony, I'm glad I talked to you today, because you were sounding a bit sad, and I don't like to see it like that.
Yeah, I'm sad, bro. I'm sad, bro. I don't like to lose against Man United. I mean, lose against Wolves, lose against Brighton, bro. But against Manchester United, bro, no, man. You don't do that, bro. There's certain things you don't do, and that's losing to Man United, bro. I hate it. I hate it. Not because I feel I'm bigger than Man United, no, but because there's bad blood between these two teams, bro. And God forbid that Man United would be the reason I don't win this league. God forbid, bro. This was a bad loss, bro. Can you imagine your only game that you've lost at the Emirates this season is the game against your biggest rival, Manchester United? Bro, it doesn't look good. I mean, it doesn't look good. And mostly when they're not going for a title. Mostly when they're not going for I mean, right now, as it seems, you are not contending for the title right now. So it's hard to take that kind of defeat, bro. Mostly when United, bro, they're not wrestling for the title with us. That's a big indictment on my football club. It's an indictment on our mentality. The mentality is weak. It's weak. It's a weak mentality, bro. It's shocking performance, bro. We bottled it, bro, against Man United. It's crazy. I usually don't say anything about my team, but I mean, we just have to call a spade a spade. We messed up on the day, bro. And Man United, this is one bitter Man United I've given to Arsenal that I can truly say this is fair and square. United deserved that win. You deserved that win. You defended properly. Yeah, Martinez, got that home goal mistake, but it was still one of your best players on the pitch. Yeah, you defended properly. Your midfielders held their own, even if I still think that your midfield is not really that fast. I think that's the biggest criticism I'll give to your midfield. They're not fast enough. When you meet fast-paced or young, much more younger midfielders that could stick it up to you and are more dogged. Most of these middle table teams, yeah, that might be a great watch. But for right now, bro, you guys are doing good. Carrick has done well. Carrick has done well. He's gone beyond what I thought he could do, bro. In how many games, bro? So it is what it is. It is what it is. This is a big, 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 massive loss to the Arsenal. It's a shocking one, and it's a disgraceful one, bro. I can't believe it, bro. I'm still stunned. I'm still shocked. I mean, people are just calling me for shows to take the piss at me and laugh at me, and I get it, no problem, bro. There's what we call responsibility and taking accountability. I am that guy. I can take all these things, bro. No problem. Laugh at me, take the piss at me, no problem, bro. But the only thing I would say is that Man United, you deserve that win that day, bro. There is no, bro. There used to be, the second version where you would say, hey, I think we played well, but we didn't win. Bro, there's no excuse like that. I mean, I can count how many games, where I felt that I was hard done by the win. Like that win Liverpool won at Anfield. I felt I deserved something from that game. Yeah. Many games like that I've dropped points. It's a cagey one. I have that belief that we controlled the game. We had the ball possession. We created some certain kind of chances. Yeah. But in this one, bro, I agree. Fair and square. Beaten by Manchester United, bro. It is shocking, bro. For the first time bro, I could literally say that we were beaten black and blue by Man United. Bro, we panicked, bro. My midfielders panicked, bro. Saliba, the best defender, the best cluster in the world in terms of defensive acumen with Gabriel Magalhaes. Man United made us look stupid, bro. Bro, that's the best defense in Europe. No, Mark, wait. That's the best defense
when you win
in Europe, bro.
You can say so. Until you win it, it's one
Mark, you're not in the same frequency with me, bro. What you did to Arsenal, bro, you did that to the best defense in Europe, bro. That team has only conceded about 3 goals in the European Champions League in the group stage, bro.
Well, I mean, if Man United was there,
that's the team you did that to, bro. So that's what is scaring me with this Man United team right now, bro. It's a big scare. This is a big scare, and anything that would make Man United win a cluster of games, even near up to 10 games, bro. You're looking at actually delving into that title shout. That's if Arsenal and City keep dropping points. Yeah, but again, I think there'll be a time when the big weeks that are going for the title would say, you know what, let's really fight, let's really go for it. So I don't think they will drop points to the tune that Man United would just would just gazump them. I don't think so. It's already late. This recharge should have been done a long time ago.
Bro? I just need to ask you, how much points do you think we need or let it drop? Really? I just need 6 points dropping. If you and City drop 6 points in the next 2 weeks, the pressure might be too much for you and City, bro. And if
I hear you, but that's a big shout. I hear you, but that's a very big ask.
I'm not in the title charge. But I could tell you why my brethren Hayden into the title charge. He's a man believing statistical data. And a Man United team in our decent run of form, let me just say we win the next 3 games. And Arsenal and City in the next 3 games, let me say, only get 3 points out of the next 3 games. So only drop 6 points. You don't want that kind of Man United team chasing all the down, bro. You don't want that Man United team to feel they could catch on. Because then,
yeah, man,
if men must see vibes,
it's a danger, bro. Mark, you don't even need to say it. You know, it's I mean, Carrick has announced it to the world, bro. We can see it clearly, bro. If people weren't listening, clearly, a big up to Ray Caribbean for £5 given to us, bro. Big up to you, man. Big ups to you.
Building.
Big
Ray
ups to
says
you.
a lot of Arsenal fans was delusional, thinking you'd smash my Man United. Nearly escaped at Old Trafford, so we finished the job at your home ground. I can't disagree with Ray. I felt the same. But continue. I'll just leave the comment there so everyone could read it as well. Big up to Ray Carl Brown, broski.
Yeah, big up to Ray Carl Brown.
Don't know, bro.
Big up to Ray Carl. Yeah, bro, we have to round up the show because I have to start, dishing out. But I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, TPP, it is why I like this show. I get to come around and have a chit chat with my bro Mark. You know, last week we had a skirmish, we had a big fight down here. You know, it is what it is. We're both competitive men. We're fighting men. Yeah, we're both competitive. But I mean, you came out on top, and it's all good. It's all good. This is a different Man United side, and there's no shame losing to this rejuvenated, this new Man United, new and improved a Man United side. Although I'm not totally buying this. I'm not totally buying this resurgence, this resurgency, this rejuvenation, because Amorim told me that this team is horrible, bro. But again, so has Frank Lampard told me that Chelsea team was a dead team. And that dead team went on to win the Champions League with Thomas Tuchel, you know, on the realms of affairs. So it is what it is. So if Amorim is telling me that this team is dead, and a certain Austrian coach you had told us that you need open heart surgery in your team. I mean, and this team have just blasted the top 2 teams in the Premier League, bruised through them as if nothing happened, bro. Bro, the bruising, it's easy, bro. Look at the Man City game. It's easy. You just flew through them, bro. Easy, bro. It would have been 6-7, bro. Bro, it could have been 6-7 against City. And we'll think it's normal, bro. Bro, it would have been easy, bro. 6-7 against City. Easy, bro.
It could have been. The ref helped them a lot, of course.
Bro, I'm serious, bro. If someone told me on the flip side that Man United will beat City like that game 7-0, bro, how would I believe it, bro?
Hey, Manny, use my brethren from now on, boy. Hey, Manny, I gonna make you a mod on my channel the next time I see you pop up, bro. The next time I see you
Manny's
pop up
a good
on my
guy
channel,
too. He's on my Instagram.
See you, Manny.
He's on my Instagram.
I
You
like
can add
your
him.
vibes. Yeah,
He's a great
I
guy.
believe you see that I can't done tell men this line about Amorim. My brethren in the chat could tell you, man. Yeah, every time I just always tell them, this guy is make too much excuses. He is talk too much. Winners, this lead. By example, you don't come out here and cry your team is shit. You come out here and you tell men, bro, that listen, I go and do a job. These man them just move mad. And when you have a manager, big up to Manny in the building. When you have a
big
manager,
up to Manny, and that's a big statement. Winners win, and losers make exactly, bro.
You cannot
winners,
lead a team,
bro. When winners win, they win.
If you're not confident that you could get a performance.
Arsenal, we have so many excuses. Excuses, bro. Excuses. Arteta, the king of excuses, bro. Excuses, bro. Odegaard, excuses, bro. He did his post-game interview. Excuses, bro.
I tired.
Same thing with
Odegaard, brother,
Mikel.
bro.
Excuses. Horrible. There's a cancers in my team, bro. Get them off, bro. Get them off. Yeah. Odegaard.
Money.
Odegaard is not a captain, bro. Get him off this team. Arteta out.
Bro, you and Odegaard only go deal with that eventually. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I would say, when it comes down to players like Odegaard, I always tell men he want to be. Bruno is a player he dreamed to become like, to be like. Because let we be honest, a lot of players don't have the courage to play like a Bruno Fernandes. And it's not a matter that he's so great, you know. He's courageous. He's take risks. And he just shrug it off. If he make a mistake, he make a mistake. So be it. He goes on. You understand? And I keep telling man them, when you have a player who could facilitate your attack with versatile passes, no matter where he is on the pitch, if you don't have the players to make the runs and give him options, something wrong. You will not succeed. And now we have men like Mbumo to game options, men like Cunha, men like Dorgu, men like Sesko. You understand? Ahmad giving him options. And you could just see Bruno effortlessly just deliver. Yeah. So when men them want to know how we doing it, if all they want to get something like this in Arsenal, 100 mil. You know what I mean? He might be 31 next season, but 100 mil might bring you the title. I just saying, if all they had a Bruno, all they would have be 20 points clear still. All they would not be struggling right now. Maybe. But you can't get a Bruno because I don't think he's leaving Manchester United. I feel like he might end up retiring here. But you know what you could do? Or they could go to Man City quick and tell them all they will get Chilky for 100 mil before he actually become that value and they want 200 mil for him. And maybe he might do the job all they're looking for because he's the only guy I see. Maybe he might have a Cole Palmer, maybe. And Cole Palmer's still slightly different. He's more of a goal scorer than a creator. So,
bro, I'm even hearing that Cole Palmer wants to pop into your club. What is going on?
He will be here in the summer. I can tell you now.
What is going on?
He is going to be here in the summer. And you know me, I don't talk shit. Yeah, man. When I tell you about Sesko, everybody was saying no. And then Sesko was here. He will be here in the summer. Just remember, I tell you that. And when he comes next season, brother, don't miss your chance at a trophy. Yeah? This is your first big, your gigantic chance, probably the last of this decade. You know what I mean? Because anytime that youth man land and Mason Greenwood returns, because there's a report that Mason Greenwood will be returning to Man United now that we sold Højlund for £44 million. We are going to take 36 and bring Mason Greenwood back because we have a buyback clause in the contract that we can buy him back for the same price we sold him. So it's going to get very interesting next season if Mason Greenwood and Cole Palmer comes into this team because broski, I think this might be the last chance you win a title for the next 3 seasons. I promise you. You don't want to see Greenwood and Palmer, bro. You don't want them two youth men to be back in my team. And other people might be laughing at me right now. But don't worry, guys. Your boy is on the top of the transfer news. And when you guys hear it, just remember you heard it here first. You know what I'm saying? Because when Palmer and Greenwood land, I will be enjoying my season ticket next season. I promise you guys. You know, I'm going to book.
I will be there.
50 flights.
I will be there.
50 flights. Yeah. I will be there every game.
I will be there.
I will be wearing my Greenwood kit. Yeah. And I will have my Palmer
roll, bro.
And my Bruno third kit. Of course. I will. Hey, bro, listen. It's going to be gangster. And I keep telling them, Man United is not a nice boy squad. We as a team, we used to win with edgy characters. And you know what we got to do? Keep it gangster, y'all. Keep it gangster. You know what I'm saying? On these Old Trafford streets. Tony, that was a nice one. You know, here's my brethren, bro. Yeah? You know, the banter will come. You know, we will have free moments. This week, I think I needed to, just do this. We needed to have this conversation. Because I want to let you know, don't lose your chest. And when these results come, get angry, bro. Get rid of that shit manager, bro. It's time. He had 6 years or 7. It's enough. You understand? It's enough, bro. It's time for him to fucking go. He's not winning you nothing. You have not seen armpits in 6 years. Do not talk to me if you don't see armpits next season, by next season, and he's still your manager. Because I will tell you, bro, you all want this shit. Lee Gunner, bro, I watched all his streams. The other day, he was up before me, still up while I was in work. Bro, the brother and man, them hate him, but I go tell you, I really like Lee Gunner, bro. Because guess what?
I like Lee Gunner. I rate what he does.
And let me tell you something.
I rate what he does. People hate him, but I think they just hate him for nothing, bro. He like me. Who would see what happened yesterday and laugh as an Arsenal fan, bro? Is there anything to be positive about when you see what happened yesterday, bro? How will positivity be in your mind, bro? What you feel is pain. Because, bro, I felt pain, bro. Bro, I felt pain. For the first time, yeah, I was looking for something to just take me away, like to just take me to a different. Oh God, bro. Bro, I didn't want to be around, bro. I just wanted to just sail away, something to just take me away for some hours, bro. Because I was hurt, I was pained.
I go let these fellas send me off.
With Gareth, someone you work with very close.
Somebody I worked with.
What influence will he be having on the team?
But Shaw and Maguire has worked with them, so they're seeing him coming through. It's a familiar face. They know how he works. They know what he's like.
Big up Manny, thanks, bro.
Organize them.
And Manny, come to the channel, bro. Pop into my channel, bro.
Of course,
pop in, bro. Later on, yeah. Pop in, maybe this week. Pop in, bro. And you know you don't need any invites on my channel.
For a player to see somebody coming through the door is believable, you know. So it helps. And Sesko, I think that is one of Steve Holland's strengths. It's put Sesko in. Put the pressure up there. Get the ball as far away from our goal. Let's play in their half. Yes, it's brave, but it's intelligent.
Tony, just remember, bro, football, it's played in many ways, shapes and sizes and shapes and forms. There's no perfect way to play the game. But when you have to keep it to the honesty and keep it to the originality, bro, and keep it to what is true to Arsenal. You need a better manager than Arteta, bro. And that game show you everything you need to know. And I tell men, week after week, Cameron, not doing enough of my job. Well, don't worry. In the next 5 games, them same guys will start saying yes, and they will start saying we understand. It maybe was just not a good fit for United and Cameron. It wasn't working for him. You know what I'm saying? Big up to everyone joining. Shout out to each and every one of you, and of course, big up to my brother.
Big ups to everyone, and make sure you subscribe to my channel, people. Yeah, make sure you subscribe to my channel, yeah, people. Subscribe to my channel, guys. It's in the charts, people. 20 Club Gunner TV. Make sure you do that, people. Come banter me down there, people. I don't care. Come banter me on my channel, people.
In my description, and click on it. It leads you to his link. It's a self-clickable link. So, guys, make sure you subscribe to my brother. I know he's an Arsenal fan, but he's my brother. What can we do? Sometimes our family makes mistakes. We just have to love them. It's just how it goes, guys. So big up to each and everyone watching. We will see you again next week, of course. Arsenal.
We'll see you next
week. Game coming up. Man City face Spurs. United has Fulham. Let's see who gets 3 points.
That's a big game. That's a big game. That's a big game.
Big game.
That's a big game against Fulham. That's a decent mid-table team. And like I told you, I want to see Man United play against a very decent mid-table team. And again, you guys, I mean, you guys normally get smoked in London. I don't know if it's going to be at Craven Cottage, but again, it is what it is. However, this is a matchup I want to see. I want to see it.
Fulham beat me in Craven Cottage in about 6 years.
No, bro. I mean, London is not a good hunting ground for you guys over the years. Yeah, you beat Arsenal there. I hear it. But, I mean, London, you've always lost in London over the years, lots of times. Against Fulham, against Arsenal, against Spurs. Bro, Brentford at the time was smashing you guys up all the time. Yeah. London teams have had fun with Manchester United over the years.
That was before, my brother. You see, right now, I promise you, I pray you don't want to see our form in the next coming weeks, bro. Yeah, it's not going to be nice. It will get even scarier, bro. Yeah. So just remember, I tell you, 9 points from the next 3 games. Man United will be on a run. It will be 5 on the bonks. Don't say I didn't tell you. We are going to smash up Fulham on the weekend. We will destroy Spurs. It's going to be long. Deji, holla at me, bro. We need to do a watch along. I don't know if I could handle losing 7+ goals in a watch along to Mark End because my banter is elite. But we'll see you there, bro. Big up to everyone. Shout out to Tony. Guys, it was lovely. Have a great night, everyone.